Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am proud to bring you this special review. In celebration of the 50th anniversary of the G.I. Joe franchise, I wanted to do something that would really stand out and help mark this occasion. So today, we're taking a look at, now this is an original, this is a reissue, Navajo Code Talker, 12-inch G.I. Joe figure. The Navajo Code Talkers were immortalized in the Nicolas Cage film Wind Talkers, and that's actually what they're sometimes known by. Um, Now, this is a reissue from 1999, so the figure's a little old. My dad picked it up for me a few months ago in an antique store. I don't know how it compares to the original figure. What I can tell you is that the hands are fixed. They don't have that battle grip. But it does have a lot of the original articulation. Now, for accessories, he does come with this Springfield rifle, which you see it can hold in somewhat realistic firing positions. There is no molded trigger figure. It does have an elastic strap that I guess you could sling it over the shoulder, but these straps are more to use in stabilizing your arm when firing. Also, it has a removable helmet, like so. That just pops on and off. Now, other accessories it comes with, which we're just going to switch in. First, you have this great Junior Navajo Code Talker patch. I guess that's a reissue of the original one. And this list of Navajo code terms. One last accessory it comes with that I didn't want to take out of the packaging is this old style cellular phone. Really, that's what it is. It's a field communicator. But it was used a wireless cellular service. This comes clear banded into the figure's hand, so I removed it just because I was afraid of stretching out the hand. Now, getting back to the figure, and you will have to forgive me in terms of this is a little bit taller than when I usually review, so I'm having to adjust the camera. It does have a lot of that classic articulation. Universal shoulder joints. Oh, I hit the button. 90-degree bend at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. It does have the in and out joints, which the original figures had. No waist articulation due to the electronics involved. Swivel here at the head. Universal joint at the hips. 90-degree bend at the knee. Excuse me. Rotation at the knee, and rotation and forward and back pivot at the foot. I don't. There is no. There is no side-to-side ankle pivot. Also, and I really don't want to start undressing this, you can obviously remove the uniform, and it does have classic G.I. Joe metal dog tags that are clear banded on around the body as well as hanging off the neck. I guess that's just to hold it in place. Like I said, I'm not really going to start fooling around with it. Now, as you've heard, this figure does have a gimmick. It does talk. It speaks 7 code phrases in Navajo and then giving you the English translation. There are 2 ways to activate this. First is the try me button in the back right here underneath the uniform. The next is by raising the left arm.
Request air support. Request artillery support. Surabachi secured. Request modifier. Surabachi secured. Request tag support. Request air support.
Yeah, I think that's about it. lost count. So yeah, so you can see over time, if you try to pose this guy using both arms, you are going to trip that. I'm not sure if there's like an on-off switch. I don't feel anything. I'm sure you can take out the batteries or what have you. Like I said, I really don't want to start like taking this apart, undressing it, because there's a lot of great details. I mean, this is a metal buckle here on the belt. There are metal snaps on the shirt. There's metal snaps going down the front fly of the pants. Yeah, I just looked at the figure's pants crotch. Pockets. I mean, this is all sewn fabric uniforms. I mean, this is really gives you an idea what 50 years ago the kids were playing with in terms of their action figures. It's like real cloth details, real metal. I mean, this is some nice high-quality plastic right here with the Springfield rifle. I mean, and this is one of the more simpler figures. I mean, obviously you can switch out the uniform, put them in the different, mission-specific uniforms. I guess you can work with some of the action adventure team stuff. I'm not 100% sure because that was really a different thing, but I think this is really great, and I think it's a great tribute to the Windtalkers, as well as all the men and women who served in World War II, as well as all military theaters. And I think this was a great little tribute to the original G.I. Joe, because you figure this. I think the original Code Talker was before the Talking Adventure Team Commander, and then that technology got used. And the body got used years later in the early 90s when you had the 12-inch Real American Hero G.I. Joes, with like Talking Commander Duke and stuff like that. So, yeah, just giving you a little 360 of the figure, the uniform and stuff. It's, actually the shoes aren't that high, so, so you can switch them out and stuff, but, like I said, this is a great tribute, and who knows, with the 50th anniversary being this year, it's very possible we might get more reissues of these figures, because I know they were doing them, as far back as 99, but for the early 2000s, they were reissuing the old 12-inch soldiers, as well as various members of the adventure team. And at the Joe convention this year, we are getting a Joel Colton figure. I know it's the 3 3/4 inch based on his comic appearance, but I don't know if we're going to get a 12-inch and what design will be based on. But definitely, Joe Pal Chuck for the Navajo Code Talker. We'll see you next time.